guest has a new comedy special, Do You Know Who I'm Not?, which premieres today on YouTube, making her Tonight Show debut. Please welcome the very funny Liz Glazer.
Hi! I am so excited to be here. I am for real because I wasn't always a comedian. I used to be Alice from the Brady Bunch. I like that you get that. Can I tell you something? I recently did stand-up at a menopause conference. That's real. I did stand up at a menopause conference, and I told the crowd there that I look like Alice from the Brady Bunch. Let me tell you something. I was not prepared for the thunderous reception. Because I think for that crowd, I say I look like Alice, and what goes through their minds is, that's who I thought you looked like! And they laugh. But meanwhile, younger audience members will literally come up to me after shows, and they're like, were you really Alice from the Brady Bunch? I'm like, yeah, I'm 99 years old. But I wasn't always a comedian, for real. I used to be a law professor, which is generally how people become comedians. It's the classic route. If you want to be a comedian, this is what you do. You go to law school for 3 years, practice for 2 years, teach for 9 years, get tenure, quit, Tonight Show. No, there's actually a lot of menopause conferences in between, but that's really my background. So sometimes people ask me, they're like, but Liz, why did you even go to law school to begin with? And the answer is because my parents made me. Because my parents would say to me when I was younger, they were like, nobody can take your education away from you. I don't know if you're familiar with this fear tactic of immigrant parents, but that's what I would hear all the time. Nobody can take your education away from you. I'm like, does anyone want it? So now I'm 45 and I'm gay. I am. I feel like I don't have to come out. I don't have to tell you I'm gay. At some point, I got that gay that I don't have to come out. Because when I come out, everyone's like, yeah, we're aware that you're gay. The gay is silent for you. Just implied. But now I'm gay and nobody cares. It's different because now everybody's gay. And that's a good thing, but it's also annoying because I used to say I was gay on stage. Everybody would clap. I felt like Ellen. It was nice, but now nothing because everybody's gay. You know, the value of the gay dollar is down. Because everybody's gay. And by the way, I know whenever I say everybody's gay, that I sound at the same time like I'm an old lesbian and a homophobe. And also, whenever I say everybody's gay, there's always one guy who's like, I'm not gay. I'm like, you're gay. But like I came out to my parents when I was 21, and 24 years ago when I came out to them, they were upset. Now my parents are gay. No, they're not, but I love them and accept them all the same, and I'm pretty sure it's a phase. They're gonna grow out of it. But I mean, I get it. I'm a parent. I recently had a baby. She's gay, and I'm married. My wife is a lesbian, too. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Karen's gay. Oh, my wife's name is Karen, which is not great. It's not the time to be a Karen. In 2025, to be named Karen, it's terrible. And by the way, the people who hate the Karen thing the most are Karens. But they can't say anything because if they did, we'd be like, that is such a Karen thing to say. But with two women, there's no rule who takes whose name when you get married. And my name is Liz Glazer, so now my wife goes by Liz. But yeah, Karen and I mean, Liz and I, we have a baby, okay? And people want to know how we had her, right? Because we're two women. And the answer is one night we did it without protection. No, we did IVF, which means that we used my wife's embryo and mine nothing because I have a very low sperm count. It hovers right around 0. So now she's a little bit older. She's in daycare, okay? And she's been in daycare for a very long time. She came out of the womb screaming, and Karen and I looked at each other. We're like, we're letting the professionals raise her, right? No, honestly, at 3 months old, she looked up at me. She's like, I think there's somebody who knows how to raise me more effectively than whatever you're doing. And I was like, you're right. There are experts, professionals, the people who teach at daycare. They're amazing. They don't even call it daycare. They call it baby school. And so every day when I drop her off, I remind her, nobody can take your education away from you. Thank you so much. I'm Liz Glazer.
Do it. That's fantastic. Liz Glazer, come on. Oh, standing O, not bad. That's fantastic. That was great. Her comedy special, Do You Know Who I'm Not, is available on YouTube. We'll be right back, everybody.